We're crossing to have a chat to Spud McKay on our farming segment about the rain that has come across our broadcast regions. Hi Spud, how you going?
I'm good, Wayne. Sorry for the dog in the background, though.
He's pretty happy, is he not? Because it has been raining. He's letting out a few yelps, or is it just that you're doing sheep work at the moment?
He's a bit jealous of the other dog being able to work, and he's not allowed to do it. So
That's great. So what, are you moving some sheep to some better paddock with some feed that's coming on after the rain that we've had?
No, these will need to stop here because it's actually a paddock that we had hail damage in, and it was around about a 95-96% loss rate there, and we're able to claim on that, which is better than a fire, and of course it's all come up really green now.
Oh, great.
And, so it's a really good paddock for the sheep. But in regards to the rain at the moment, it varied. Where we're at only had 14 mil, and then where we're at the house we had 19, and then it went to 17. So it was, as I spoke about before, very strippy, but it was an excellent rain, and does give us a bit of hope now that if we can get a little bit, that we can sort of get through on these bits and pieces, and we're getting close to the 25 mil, which I said we wanted in one rain. So that'll do a lot of good for us. Is
it widespread from say Thursday and Friday that we've seen? Is it widespread to say Orroroo, or I know Melrose got a bucketing more than an inch over that way, but is it widespread into the drier areas?
Yeah, I don't know whether it sort of has gone that far. Melrose obviously does get it. They always get more. But I would have thought it was only just goes to around about a little bit east of Peterborough. I don't know that the pastoral area picked it up. But there may be some more coming next week, and that's hopefully where they'll get it, especially if it can come from the northwest.
All right. You got your dog. What's your dog's name?
Oh, that's Butch, the one in the back.
And what's the other dog that's working at the moment?
That's Tiggy.
So Tiggy gets to do the work. Butch gets upset that Tiggy gets all the work?
Well, a little bit, but he was a dog that the previous owner, he went out of farming, and he didn't want him. So we took him because there is a bit of sentimental value there. He was far too old for me to do much with. But, he's and the other one, Tiggy, is partly deaf, so that makes it quite difficult trying to operate a partly deaf dog, and we never found that out for a long time. He's only about 6-year-old now, so we've had a few fun and games here.
Oh, that's great, though, that they're working and obviously rounding up your sheep and with making sure that they're with the paddocks that they're in. Sheep grazies alerts and stuff like that too. I suppose you've had to do some moving of sheep with that, with the very cold conditions.
No, we're pretty lucky there. We've finished lambing, and the lambs have all been tailed, so no worries there. But if you've got freshly dropped lambs or anything like that, obviously you can't move them once they've started lambing very easily. At this time of the year, you probably need to be lambing around some cover where you've got scrub and that sort of thing.
Yeah, very good point. Spud McKay giving us our agricultural report from the farm with Butch the dog joining in the chorus of the lovely sounds of across our broadcast regions in Country Life. Thanks, Spud.
Okay, Wayne.